Hi, friends from Traffic Chic. I'm Lourdes Nicole, your editor-in-chief and host of your favorite podcast, Catching Up with Traffic Chic, where you will learn about the most important topics of the fashion industry in Puerto Rico and the world. Today, we have a special guest that we're really happy to have, the renowned worldwide and Puerto Rican beauty and model, Priscilla Huggins. Priscilla Huggins, thanks for being here with us.
Of course. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys today.
How you been doing in this quarantine?
Well, the days have been really long and I really miss working and traveling, but I've been maintaining myself positive throughout this experience and active. Luckily, I have a home gym, so I get to work out every day. I'm cooking so much all the time. I've turned into a housewife. My boyfriend works all day in the computer in his office, and I'm like cooking and cleaning. Like never happened before because I was never at home. I was always like either working, traveling. So, but it's a nice break from the crazy life that I was having.
And it was I don't know if you think about it, but like that, but it's like a much needed break, even though we are not working as we would like to, but we kind of needed it, and more in the fashion industry that we are always on the go.
Yeah, we're always nonstop. So it's nice to have that little break and reevaluate, life and do things that you didn't have time for before, spend time with people that you love. So it's been pretty good.
So for everyone that's watching and hearing this podcast, that doesn't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself. As I mentioned, you're Puerto Rican. What else can we know about Priscilla Hudgens?
Well, I'm 26 years old. I'm from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm living in Los Angeles right now. I'm a model full time. And before that, I was an athlete. I played volleyball for the national team of Puerto Rico. I played volleyball for college. And so, yeah, I was like, volleyball was my life before. And then I decided to get into modeling full time.
It's really interesting that a lot of models come from a volleyball or sport background.
Yeah, because we're all so tall.
So tall and so fit. So tell me, how many years have you been in the modeling industry officially?
Well, I've been modeling since I was a little baby girl. My mom put me in catalog since I was literally born. I think my first campaign, I was like not even 1 year old with the baby poster for Walgreens in Puerto Rico. But I really paused modeling when I was younger and dedicated my middle school and high school years to sports. And I played volleyball, basketball, track and field, and I got a full scholarship in college for volleyball. But it wasn't until after FIU, Florida International University, where I went in Miami, is that I got into modeling full time. And that's when I just like 100% gave it my all into modeling.
And that's really interesting because many young women today think that they don't have to study, or that they have to be really early on the game and don't do anything to be successful, and they deprive themselves for doing things that they really want or that they can do, like studying or doing some type of additional job that they would love to do.
Yeah, that's right.
So after that, when was the moment that you knew that modeling was your passion and the career that you wanted to follow?
I mean, I've always been in love with this career, like ever since I was a little girl. And I've always felt super comfortable in front of the camera. So when I got the opportunity to do this full time, I went ahead and took full advantage of that to fulfill my dreams. And the moment that my real career outside of Puerto Rico happened was when I won this competition in Puerto Rico. It's called Vanidades magazine. The winner, it was like a model search. So the winner of that would get the cover of Vanidades magazine, an editorial, and most importantly, a 2-year contract with an agency in Miami called Next Models. So I won that competition, and immediately after that, I got on a plane and I got a model apartment with the agency, and then that's how I really started my career outside of Puerto Rico.
And after that contract, what can you say that were the following steps after you were already on the agency? And if you can tell us some tips on the preparation you did to win the competition, so that we can trace like a path of how you did it. We know that not everyone can do the same because everyone is different, but to understand a little bit how that went through.
Well, I just gave it my all. I told myself, this is what I want. This is what I've wanted my whole entire life. And I just worked so hard towards it. And you just have to set goals for yourself, you know, and achieve those goals. You need to be constantly shooting content, you know, and this is business. It's all about promoting yourself. So it's important to be active on social media, because that's the first thing that clients look at, really. And try to collaborate with your favorite brands or your favorite makeup artists or photographers as much as you possibly can, and just have content constantly. And that would be, you know, that was my important steps in my career. Just constantly like working, just every single day.
Yeah, you had an impressive career on the few years that you have been, because some models have been there their whole lifetime and you're so young. What can you say are the biggest works or campaigns that you have worked for?
Oh, well, okay, so I've worked with brands like Guess, CoverGirl, Fenty Beauty, Revolve, Betsy Johnson, BB, Playboy, and that's just like fashion. I would say I've done commercials too for Skechers and Old Navy. And acting wise, I've done HBO shows with The Rock called Ballers, music videos, Maluma, Mark Anthony music video, Felice Los Cuatro, Nick Jonas music video, Romeo Santos music video. And I also did a scene with John Travolta in his latest movie that was filmed in Puerto Rico. So I would say that those are the biggest or most important work or campaigns I've done.
And do you think that you will go ahead with your acting career, or you will have it side by side, or there's something else that you want to incorporate on that resume that you want to try in the next
Well,
few
right
years?
now actively I'm taking acting classes. I'm living in Los Angeles for the last year in California, so that's definitely something I want to do. And acting is more long term than modeling, you know. So that's what I want to do, and that's why I'm here. So that's what I'm working towards.
So let's turn the conversation to talk about the real challenges and struggles that you have faced. I don't know, something that you can share with us. We see you beautiful, but for the industry a few years back,
Yeah.
you may be too curvy, or you
Yep.
may be too voluptuous. What were the challenges that you confronted on your day to day, and still today, that you still have to overcome?
Well, I definitely I definitely was challenged with a lot of, you know, difficulties. After Miami, I wanted to expand and move to NYC, to New York, where obviously that's where you need to be if you want to be a model. So I went there with meetings to see agencies in New York, and nobody wanted to sign me because I was too big or my hip measurements were too big. You know, NYC is very high fashion, and before they did not have the diversity that they
They
have
have
now.
now. Hmm.
I tried several agencies. I went to Ford, to Elite, even Wilhelmina, who I'm with today. They did not want to sign me. Nobody wanted to sign me. I was so disappointed. I did not know what to do. It gave me major insecurities and like depression, because I felt like I was not going to make it ever in modeling. I felt super insecure because I thought it was like too big to be a model. I did not feel pretty next to all these girls that I was seeing that were so skinny and they were worked all the time. And unfortunately, I was trying to lose weight like in unhealthy ways, or I was exercising excessively, but the hips would not go down because they're literally bone. So no matter how skinny I got, my hips were there and nobody wanted to sign me. All of this was because the industry was very different before. Being a curve model, which is what I am now, did not exist. I was too big for most clients most of the time, and they would give me samples and I would not fit into the samples. I even got sent back home several times. I remember just my agents booking me on direct jobs, direct bookings, and I would go to set and the samples wouldn't fit me and I would literally get sent back home. Even once my agency booked me on a catalog job in Germany and Europe, and I was so excited. I was like, wow, my first international job, you know, young girl. And when I got there, nothing fit and they didn't want to work with me. And they literally sent me back home on a plane the same day. And I was so frustrated and sad. And what the people kept saying was like, I'm not a plus size, but I'm not a straight size model. I'm in the middle. So there was no jobs for girls that were my size. I was constantly completely disappointed and suffered from depression and everything. But fortunately, the industry has changed for the better with body positivity and diversity. And I can finally be myself with my big hips and my curves, and it's welcomed, it's loved, how it should be, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. Everyone is different. And I'm glad the industry realizes that now.
And especially real women,
Yeah.
or Latina women that have curves.
Right.
And even American women and European women have curves. So it's really nice that the industry have moved already past that. It's still a lot of work to do, but it's really interesting, and I wanted to talk about that because many people see models and they think they don't struggle. That that everybody is like perfect, and to us you look perfect, and we come from a Latin background that we see yourself, and we see you really skinny with curves, with beautiful curves, and to know that the industry wasn't allowing that to be something important and of value, it's really shocking.
Yeah, it was really, really.
But people have to hear it because the things that you had to go through made you stronger.
Exactly.
And talking about that, maybe do you think that maybe that's why the swimwear industry was a fit for you? Because you could book jobs that really were looking for curves.
Right. Most of my clients, all of my clients almost are either swimwear, lingerie, you know, because of the curvy body. That's what they look for. So that was like my market, you know, but now I can do everything. So we finally got into that point.
So that's amazing. And talking about the preparations you have to do for work and even to take care of yourself.
Right.
As a person, as a balanced being, what do you do to take care both internally, mind, body, soul, and externally, your body, your skin? What can you tell us about that preparation? Because it's really important, because your body is your working tool.
Yeah, it is. Well, keeping healthy, of course, working out. I work out every day, you know, like nothing crazy, just work out. What I do is squats with weights, heavy weights. That's what really keeps the booty and the legs like, you know, popping. Avoiding going to sleep late, taking care of your skin, just sunblock every day, moisturizing every day, taking off your makeup before you go to bed, drinking a lot of water. I meditate as well. I meditate as often as possible, almost every night, and that really has helped me so much. And yeah, you just gotta love yourself and take care of yourself.
And that's really important part because sometimes people think that with just doing one thing,
Right.
just doing exercise or just eating healthy or doing this
And I don't
crazy
even eat that
diets.
healthy. I eat almost anything I want, not too unhealthy, but I'm not like crazy about the diet anymore. I'm not. I just work out every day and try to keep it as healthy as possible, but I'm not like on a crazy diet that people think that, oh, I only eat this and that every day. No, it's not like that. I love to eat, so.
And work-wise, have you had to say no or decided to say no to a job, and why?
I
If we
don't
can know.
right now, I don't think I've ever said no to a job. I'm always known for like saying yes. I never want to pass up on an opportunity, so I don't think I've ever said no to a job.
Where are you talked to us before about what you were doing in quarantine, but do you have a specific or something special that you a special routine or something that you specifically doing to maintain you sane during this quarantine at home?
Well, yeah, I've been remaining positive and active, doing exercises every day because of the home gym. I'm so lucky to have. I know a lot of people don't have that, but we do. And to keep sane, we escaped to the beautiful mountains of California to take a breather and, detach ourselves, of course, where there are no people around. Um, I've been keeping creative, shooting at the house. Now I'm getting castings from the agency telling me to do shoots at the house, like virtual castings. So that's what I've been doing like almost every day. And I also have some social media brands that I work with. So I have to literally be creative and shoot a campaign at the house, There's no other way to keep it interesting than to be creative. And well, yeah, apart from that, I've been cooking a lot. Like,
Do you
so
cook Puerto Rican food
yes,
or are you doing something international?
no, I'm cooking Puerto Rican food almost every day. My grandma, she sent me in the mail el sofrito, sazon, all the Goya products that I need that I don't
The
can't.
key ingredients.
Yes, exactly. And I've been cooking that like all the time. It's been great.
And to wrap things up, what advice would you give new models or people that are interested in modeling on their start on their career?
Right. My advice would be it will not be easy at first. It will be very difficult, but be patient and most importantly, love yourself. It's all about confidence. It's literally all about confidence and set goals and work hard. And most importantly, just don't give up. Don't give up. That would be my advice.
Thank you, Priscilla, for being here with us in Catching Up with Traffic Chic. If anyone wants to follow you on social media, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Priscilla_Huggins. And you'll see me there. I post all the time and interact with everybody. So
Guys, follow her. And thank you for being here once again with us.
Of course. Thank you so much. I hope you stay safe and give everybody a kiss.
And friends from Traffic Chic, thanks for tuning in. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So Traffic Chic, subscribe to see all the fashion shows and exclusive content on our YouTube channel, Traffic Chic. Also, don't forget to visit our digital magazine, www.traffic-chic.com, where we publish articles about fashion, beauty, and chic lifestyle every day. And last but not least, listen and subscribe to the podcast and listen it in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Catching up with Traffic Chic. Until next time.
Bye. Take care.